Making a new Pokemon for every day, according to this calendar. So on day 91, the calendar gave us Mareanie, and since it was April 1st, I posted this short. Let's take a look.
Making a new Pokemon from every day, according to this calendar. Woohoo! Okie dokie. So today the calendar gave us Mareanie, so now we are just spin this wheel to see what we got. And we got... Wowie Zowie! It's a conversion. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Are you tired of your internet privacy not being respected? There's a lot of creeps out there on the internet who want your personal information. Trust me, I know. Then why not download Nord...
We forgot, Uncle. I'm gonna present to you, it's a Mareanie. The conversion from Mareanie is a grass and a dark type with the ability to absorb. Mareanie, it's a conversion from a Mareanie that is based off of a cactus. Under this is a shiny. Isn't it wonderful?
Hey Mario, I just came in to ask, Mario, what are you doing?
Itchy, couldn't you be quiet? I'm trying to record a video here.
Mario, you're not a YouTuber.
But I am now, Luigi.
Anyway, in case you didn't understand, here is Mareanie, the cactus Pokemon. A conversion from Mareanie, which is a pure gas type that has the abilities Water Absorb, Rough Skin, and the hidden ability Regenerator. Although it resembles Mareanie is an entirely different species. When infected, Mareanie will roll up into a ball of spikes and dash at the foe. Mareanie is based off of a cactus. So on day 92, the calendar year is Honchkrow, and when we spun the wheel, we got Convergent. Now before we begin, I just want to say that this is probably the closest we're going to get to a Fakey mod, this challenge, because it looks nothing like its original. The other way, presenting the Thieving Honchkrow, the Thief Pokemon. A dark and normal type with the abilities Prankster, Limber, and the hidden ability Pickpocket. Although it appears similar to Honchkrow, Honchkrow is an entirely different species. It dashes around at the speed of sound, stealing items to all that it runs into. Honchkrow is based off of a bunny thief. So on day 93, the calendar is Cufant, and we spun the wheel, we got Convergent again. Presenting the collecting Cubbank, the piggy bank Pokemon. A pure electric type with the abilities Volt Absorb and the hidden ability Weak Armor. Although it looks like Cufant, Cubbank is an entirely different species. It collects balls of electricity and stores them inside its stomach. It can discharge the stored electricity inside its stomach to launch at foes. Cubbank is based off of a piggy bank. Okay, so on day 94, the calendar is Glalie, and when you spun the wheel, we got Pax Paradox. Prepare to face the ferocious Gaping Terror, the Paradox Pokemon. An ice and dark type with the ability Photosynthesis. It appears similar to a creature described in an ancient journal as a Glalie from 1 billion years ago. It seems to bear a resemblance to a mysterious phenomenon from a distant region. Gaping Terror is based off of an Oni. Alright, so on day 95, the calendar year is Ursaring, and we spun the wheel, we got Regional Form. Presenting the peaceful Ursaring, Regional Form, the peaceful Pokemon. A pure grass type with the ability Sticky Hold, Quick Feet, and the hidden ability Super Sweet Syrup. This particular form of Ursaring came from a region flowing with maple syrup, which has altered Ursaring's disposition to be more peaceful. Its fur is always dripping with syrup. If opponents try to touch it, they will end up covered in sticky syrup. So on day 96, the calendar year was Ursaring, again, because we got Ursaring on both the 95th and 96. So I'll be making 2 forms for Ursaring. With that out of the way, when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax. Presenting the towering Gigantamax Ursaring, the hibernated Pokemon. A pure normal type that keeps its main ability as of Guts, Quick Feet, and the hidden ability of Unnerve. Upon Gigantamaxing, some sort of ancient power awakened within Ursaring. It now resembles an ancient depiction of a creature known as the Great Bear, who is said to be one with the stars. Alright, on day 97, the calendar year is Gothita, and it was time to really got Gigantamax. Presenting the massive Gigantamax Gothita, the Fixation Pokemon. A still pure Psychic type with the abilities Frisk, Competitive, and the hidden ability Shadow Tag. Due to the influence of Gigantamax energy, Gothita is now even more fixated on some sort of invisible energy, and will even trample those who stand in its way. Okay, so on day 98, the calendar year is Skiploom, and when we spun the wheel, we got Mega Evolution! But since Skiploom can't Mega Evolve, we'll Mega Evolve its final evolution, Jumpluff, which gave us Mega Jumpluff, the Cottonweed Pokemon. A grass and fairy type with the ability Infiltrator. Upon Mega Evolving, Jumpluff has regained aspects of its youth, breathing new life into its spores, giving them a newfound healing power. Mega Jumpluff takes inspiration from Beta Jumpluff, On day 99, the calendar gave us Weasel, and when we spun the wheel, we got Convergent, which gave us Fuzzle, the cloudy Pokemon, a pure flying type with the ability Cloud9 and the hidden ability Limber. Although it resembles Weasel, Fuzzle is an entirely different species. It soars through the air with impressive speed. Fuzzle can often be seen swooping down from the clouds, searching for its favorite prey, Piggull. Fuzzle is based off of a fox, because obviously I had to make a fox sometime during this challenge. I mean, look at my avatar. I am a fox. Also, I always thought Weasel looked like a fox. On day 100, the calendar gave us Lycanroc, Midnight form. When we spun the wheel, we got Mega Evolution! So presenting Mega Lycanroc, Midnight form, the wolf Pokemon, a rock and dark type with the ability Vital Spirit. The energy given from Mega Evolution has caused Lycanroc to be even more reckless than before, causing it to inflict massive amounts of damage upon itself and its opponent. So on day 101, the calendar gave us Magneton, and when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax. So prepare to face the humongous Gigantamax Magneton, the Magnet Pokemon, a Steel Electric and Steel type, which keeps its main abilities of Magnet Pull, Sturdy, and the hidden ability Analytic. Gigantamax has caused Magneton to unite in an unearthly formation. In this form, it is constantly buzzing symbols to an unknown source that is out of this world. On day 102, the calendar gave us Grimer, and we spun the wheel, we got Regional Form, which gave us Grimer, Regional Form, the polluted Pokemon, a water poison type with the abilities Water Absorb, Poison Touch, and the hidden ability Aftermath. This form of Grimer came into being when a pile of toxic sludge made contact with water. The garbage it adorns itself with gives it a sense of status among other Grimers. This regional form Grimer is based off of polluted waters and the garbage you can find inside them. So on day 103, the calendar here is Grimer again, because we got Grimer both the 102nd and the 103rd. So I'll be making two forms for Grimer. With that though, when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax. Presenting the Tauren, Gigantamax Grimer, the Sludge Pokemon, a still pure poison type that keeps its main abilities of Stench, Sticky Hole, and its hidden ability of Poison Touch. This Pokemon is thought to be thousands of Grimers all combined together. It is said to be humanity's worst achievement, as it chokes the air around it, making entire cities unlivable. Okay, so on day 104, the calendar gave us Sylveon, and when we spun the wheel, it gave us Future Paradox. So presenting the robotic Iron Copter, the Paradox Pokemon, a fairy flying type with the ability Quark Drive. It resembles an object described in a Paranormal magazine as a Sylveon from 1 billion years in the future. Out of all the creatures discovered in Area Zero, this one is the kindest and has been observed healing injured people and Pokemon. Iron Copter is based off of a medical helicopter. Okay, so on day 105, the calendar year Shuppet, and when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax, which gave us Gigantamax Shuppet, a puppet Pokemon, a pure ghost type that keeps its main abilities of Insomnia, Frisk, and the hidden ability of Curse Body. Upon Gigantamaxing, ghostly energy has emerged from Shuppet. Those who touch it are overcome by a bombardment of negative emotions, while Shuppet watches, laughing. On day 106, the calendar year is Makuhita, and when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax. Again, prepare to face the Tauren, Gigantamax Makuhita, the Guts Pokemon, a pure fighting type that keeps its main abilities of Thick Fat, Guts, and the hidden ability of Sheer Force. Upon Gigantamaxing, Makuhita can now take numerous hits and hit back the fury of 1,000 punches. Gigantamax Makuhita is based off of a punch-in bag. Okay, so on day 107, the calendar gave us Dragonair, and when we spun the wheel, we got Future Paradox. So prepare to face the robotic Iron Flyer, the Paradox Pokemon, a Dragon Steel type with the ability Quark Drive. It resembles an object described in a dubious magazine as a Dragonair from 1 billion years in the future. It shoots blasts of dragon energy upon its attackers. These blasts can only be stopped by turning the tap on its head. Iron Flyer is based off of a hose. On day 108, the calendar gear is Camera, and when we spun the wheel, we got Pass Paradox. So prepare to face the volcanic Rumble and Volcano, the Paradox Pokemon, a fire rock type with the ability Photosynthesis. It bears a resemblance to a creature known as Rumble and Volcano, which was described as a camera from 1 billion years ago. This very fickle Pokemon will erupt the hulking volcano on its back at the slightest inconvenience. Rumble and Volcano is based on, you guessed it, a volcano. So on day 109, the calendar gave us Sprigatito, and when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax. Presenting the cuddly Gigantamax Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. A still pure grass type that keeps its main ability of Overgrow, its hidden ability of Protean. Gigantamaxin has brought out the true fluffiness of Sprigatito's fur. Those that take a whiff of Sprigatito's fluffy body will faint due to its incredibly sweet scent. Okay, so on day 110 the counter year Sprigatito, again, because we got Sprigatito on both the 109th and the 110th, so I'll be making two forms for Sprigatito. With that out of the way, when we spun the wheel, it gave us regional form. So presenting the fishy Sprigatito, regional form, the water cat Pokemon, a pure water type with the ability Torrent and the hidden ability Liquid Voice. This form of Sprigatito is said to be the original form of Paldean Sprigatito that had to flee to an unknown region. It is often given out as first partner Pokemon or starter in tropical areas. This regional form of Sprigatito is based off of a Mercat. Okay, so on day 111 the calendar year Sandile, when we spun the wheel we got Future Paradox. So presenting the futuristic Iron Shade, the Paradox Pokemon, a ground and psychic type with the ability Quark Drive. It resembles an object described in the Paranormal magazine as a Sandile from 1 million years in the future. It seems to have been modeled after a Sandile who was too cool for school. Iron Shade is based off of futuristic sunglasses. So on day 112 the calendar year Slowbro, and when I spun the wheel we got Past Paradox. So prepare to face the goofy Barbaric Fisher, the Paradox Pokemon, a water dark type with the ability Photosynthesis. It resembles a creature described in a Paranormal magazine as a Slowbro from 1 billion years ago. It slams its spiky body into its prey, but gobbling them up. It's unclear who is really in control, Spike Crown or Barbaric Fisher. Barbaric Fisher kinda looks like a mermaid. Okay, so on day 113 the county gave us Azaville, and we spun the wheel we got Gigantamax, which gave us Gigantamax Azaville, the Polka Dot Pokemon. A still known fairy type that keeps its main ability of Thick Fat, Huge Power, and its hidden ability of Sap Sipper. Azaville's tail has absorbed almost all the energy of Gigantamaxin. With a lift of its tail, it can instantly crush all in its path. So on day 114, the county gives Corviknight, and when we spun the wheel, we got regional form. So presenting the Thievin Corviknight, regional form, the Thievin Pokemon. A grass and dark type with the abilities Pickpocket, Keen Eye, and the hidden ability Frisk. This form of Corviknight has given up its nightly ways in order to survive. It stores treasures and berries in the pouch on its neck. It's most commonly used by street thieves. This regional form of Corviknight is based off of a thief. This regional form of Corviknight is actually one of our first evolutions of a previous Pokemon, that being Corvisquire regional form from day 11. On day 115, the calendar gives Ampharos, and when we spun the wheel, we got Convergent, which gave us Ampharos, the Alpaca Pokemon, a pure normal type with the ability Fluffy and a hidden ability Sniper. Although it looks like Ampharos, Ampharos is an entirely different species. It spits violently at trainers it finds unworthy of catching it. Flocks of them can spit up a storm. Ampharos is based off of an alpaca. So on day 116, the county is Patil, and when we spun the wheel, we got regional form. So presenting Patil, regional form, the Water Vault Pokemon, a pure water type with the abilities Inner Focus, Clear Body, and the hidden ability Gooey. This form of Patil swings around its heavy water island like child's play. You get hit with it, you'll be bruised for days. This regional form of Patil is based off of watermelons and the Hammer Throw. So on day 117, the county year is Patil again, because we got Patil on both the 116th and 117th. So I'll be making two forms for Patil. With that out of the way, when we spun the wheel, we got Convergent. Presenting the confusing Petalin, the Flower Bug Pokemon, a pure bug type with the abilities Flower Veil, Leaf Guard, and the hidden ability Compound Eyes. Although it very closely resembles Patil, Petalin is an entirely different species. This Pokemon wraps its body in discarded leaves to protect itself against its natural predators, Starly and Wattrel. Petalin is based off of those bugs that disguise themselves as plants. Alright, so on day 118, the county was Volcarona, and when we spun the wheel, we got Gigantamax, which gave us Gigantamax Volcarona, the Sun Pokemon, a still bug and fire type that keeps its main abilities of Flame Body and the hidden ability of Swarm. Many old legends speak of this Pokemon as the moth that consumed the solar system. The heat emanating from just one of its wings can scorch a whole continent. So on day 119, the county year is Spoink, and when we spun the wheel, we got regional form. Presenting the electrifying Spoink, regional form, the Plasma Pokemon, a pure electric type with the ability Voltazorb, On Tempo, and the hidden ability Static. The electricity thrown in through the orb on Spoink's head is the only thing keeping it alive. If removed, Spoink will surely perish. This regional form of Spoink is based off of those plasma balls. So, on day 120, the calendar gave us Quaxwell, and we spun the wheel, we got Convergent. So, presenting the mystifying Mushrow, the mushroom Pokemon. A grass and psychic type with the abilities Overgrow and the hidden ability Sap Sipper. Although it bears a resemblance to Quaxwell, Mushrow is an entirely different species. They communicate by flashing strange signals from their fingers. Any attempt to learn this language has failed. Mushrow is based off of mushrooms and aliens. Oh, and it's shiny is pretty, am I right? Make sure to comment down below who your favorite was this month, and I'll see you again next month. Bye!